My name is Herman Verbeek. I'm the product marketing manager for the Q4 e-trons. We've got four important pillars. One is design, of course. Second is EV performance. Third one is technology. And the fourth one is everyday usability. We have two models. One is the SUV and one is the Sportback. We've changed the exterior design. It's cleaner. The grille is more upright. We have changed the bumpers in such a form that we have more horizontal lines. The inlays on the front and inside and in rear are all high gloss black, so it gives much more quality appeal. We have done some changes to the lights. First of all, the daytime running lights have changed. They have four new designs. We've got also four new designs in the rear. One of them is dynamic. And we've got OLED taillights. My personal highlight of the Q4 e-tron is the improved interior. There's a complete new dashboard. The air vents are now vertical, so it gives the driver a cozy feel. There is a panoramic display, 11.9 inch for the driver, 12.8 inch center display and a 12-inch co-driver display. The panoramic display is wrapped towards the driver, so it's easily to operate. The icons are easy to understand. If you go to the driver's functions, you can easily deactivate or activate the functions. The new center console also offers a higher quality look and feel. It's soft and it also represents the same stitching as on the seats. We've got new decor elements. They are not so high gloss. There is a dual charger for the phones, and in total we've got 24 liters of storage space. Functional cup holders in the center console, and you can put the bottle also in the side panels of the door. We've got also in the steering wheel new roller buttons for the sound controls and for the selecting the driver display, so it's easier to operate. EV performance is crucial, of course, so we have improved the range for the entry model, the volume model. There is a new motor which is more efficient, and we have also increased the charging performance up to 185 kilowatts. We have a lot of new assistance functions you normally know from, let's say, higher class vehicles. In the driving area, we've got the Adaptive Cruise Assist Plus, which uses also different data from other vehicles. In the parking area, we've got the trained parking assist, so the car learns from you how you park. We've got the reversing assist, we've got the intelligent park assist and the remote park assist, so even you can park the car with your mobile phone. Everyday usability was one of the main pillars of the Audi Q4. We've got one of the biggest interior roominess in the segment. Well, there's a lot of leg room in the rear. Also in the boot there's a lot of room, 520 liters for the SUV, 535 liters in the Sportback. You can fold down the rear seats independently, 40, 20, 40. One very useful feature of the new Audi Q4 e-tron is the vehicle-to-load functionality. There's an adapter. This adapter can be plugged in the vehicle and then, for example, charge your mountain bike if you are in the forest. Besides the charging functionality on the outside, there's a socket in the boot of the vehicle. You can also connect any kind of electrical appliances up to 3.6 kilowatts. To summarize, now we've got a sharpened design, we've got improved EV performance, there is more everyday usability with the vehicle-to-load socket, and improved technologies. There are a lot of technical features which will satisfy even the most demanding requirements of the customers.
The latest update to the Audi Q4 e-tron shows just how divided the traditional car industry still is when it comes to electric vehicles. While some brands are stepping back toward physical controls, Audi is moving forward with a more digital screen-focused approach, and it is doing so with confidence. Step inside the refreshed model, and the first thing you notice is how clean and minimal the cabin feels. Audi has stripped away many of the physical buttons, especially for climate control, which now lives entirely inside the central display. The setup centers around a 12.8-inch touchscreen paired with an 11.9-inch digital instrument cluster, both integrated into a single curved panel that subtly wraps toward the driver. It feels modern and futuristic, but it also signals a clear shift away from tactile interaction. For buyers who want even more tech, Audi offers an additional 12-inch passenger display. This is a notable move as Audi positions it as a first in this segment and the largest screen it has placed in any of its vehicles so far. Interestingly, while the interior gets a major rethink, the exterior design remains largely unchanged, keeping the familiar shape that customers already recognize. Underneath the surface is where things get more interesting. The updated Q4 e-tron introduces bi-directional charging for the first time in an Audi electric vehicle. This means the car is no longer just consuming energy, it can also give some of it back. With vehicle-to-load capability, owners can power external devices using a 230-volt outlet, whether it is camping gear or tools. Depending on the setup, the system can deliver up to 2.3 kilowatts directly or up to 3.6 kilowatts when using an adapter through the charging port. In certain European markets, vehicle-to-home functionality is also supported, allowing the car to supply energy back into a house. Charging performance also sees a meaningful upgrade. Models equipped with the larger 82 kilowatt-hour battery now support up to 185 kilowatts of direct current fast charging, slightly improving on the previous 175 kilowatts. That small bump makes a real difference in daily use, cutting the 10% to 80% charging time down to around 27 minutes. In practical terms, a quick 10-minute stop can add about 180 kilometers of driving range. Efficiency improvements also help extend how far the vehicle can travel on a single charge. The Sportback version reaches up to 592 kilometers under the WLTP cycle when paired with the larger battery. Even the standard version, which is less aerodynamic, still manages up to 451 kilometers with the smaller 63 kilowatt-hour battery. What stands out here is not just the improvements themselves, but the direction Audi has chosen. While other brands are reintroducing buttons after customer feedback, Audi is doubling down on a digital-first experience. It is a bold move, and it reflects how different strategies are playing out across the industry as manufacturers continue to figure out what drivers actually want in the electric era.